Hi everybody, Japan Gamer 29 here. I'm playing Gems of War and I did a video recently comparing Gloomleaf and Treyant to see which troop would win in a head-to-head battle. And I thought I'd do another one today using Deep Borer and Acolyte. So the teams I've set up are 3 Deep Borers. Deep Borer is Mythic, fully traded, and 3 Acolytes, also Mythic, fully traded. And I've got the hero using the Mountain Crusher, explode 16 random brown gems, because there'll be a lot of brown gems on the board with Deep Borer and Acolyte, and these guys can keep generating mana. I'm using my hero class is the Priest. I can't be bothered to change it, so all allies will heal 2 points per turn. I'll try and do 2 rounds, start with the Deep Borer team and then switch to the Acolyte team. Let's see how this goes. Acolyte was one of the first troops I really leveled up. I fully leveled up. In retrospect, I should have done Deep Borer, but I did Acolyte first. I think I can't remember the reason. Maybe I didn't get Deep Borer till later on in the game. But when everyone was using Deep Borer and 3 Rockworms, I was using Acolyte and 3 Rockworms. But anyway, let's get started. I got a lucky big skull match there, so Deep Borer gets the early advantage, and already he's got his spell cast. Let's use that skull for an extra turn. And now Deep Borer, he's going to gain 12 armor as well as creating 9 brown gems. So now if I take down one of the side columns, that should mean that all the brown gems will gather together in the rest of the board and increase the chance of a match. It's still my turn and I've got Mountain Crusher ready, so let's fire that. Now we've got 2 Deep Borers up. We're getting very lucky with the skulls and the extra turns. Our first Deep Borer's got 50 armor already. Our Mountain Crusher's ready again. Has Acolyte even had a turn yet? I can't remember. But let's use the first Deep Borer. We'll put it over on the right side. Take down their first Acolyte, get another extra turn on browns. We'll use the second Deep Borer, we'll do the same thing on the right hand column. And another extra turn on browns. The Deep Borer is ready again. Let's just take that yellow. Get an extra brown dropped in there. And Deep Borer, we'll put him again on the right hand column. Just making the board a little bit smaller for all the other brown gems. He got the extra turn, but not enough mana. Of course, the brown mana doesn't go back to Deep Borer, it goes to Mountain Crusher. So let's crush the board. Well, 3 Deep Borers up and Mountain Crusher 2. Acolyte hits us, but we are armoured. Deep Borer has the armoured trait to reduce damage from skulls by 25%. Acolyte, on the other hand, has Necromancy, which doesn't help him here. He gains bonus brown mana, which is very good for the Mountain Crusher. And all enemies lose 2 random skill points. I'm not too sure where we lost those points from, but it hasn't hurt us at all. Let's take that extra turn red. Puts another brown on the board there, and we'll use Deep Borer on this right hand column. No extra turn that time, and we've given Acolyte a chance. He's got an extra turn and another one. Mountain Crusher's ready for the AI. Acolyte chooses to take the skull instead, and that gives us another chance to get a loop going.
Mana surge.
Did we get an extra turn? Yeah, we did. So let's fire another Deep Borer. We've got a lot of armor now on our Deep Borers, and we'll use Mountain Crusher. Fills up 2 more Deep Borers. I really like Mountain Crusher. Before I got Gorgatha, I used Mountain Crusher because he's really great. I like to use Mountain Crusher against Rockworms to remove a load of the browns they put on the board and to give my own team mana. Let's see now. So Deep Borer, left hand column. It's a slow game, isn't it? It's a slow game. Acolyte doesn't Acolyte can increase his stats, that's what he does. He increases a random skill by 11. But he's not really getting the mana to do that. And we are hitting him slowly. Really reliant on skull drops, to be honest. Because Deep Borer himself, he doesn't do any damage. So we must take these skulls if they come up, okay? Let's 2 skulls here. This could go on a while.
Mana surge.
Extra turn, extra turn. There's a skull hit. Let's take that.
Mana surge.
Of course, taking the skull has handed the advantage now to the AI. Acolyte is ready, but it's our turn. We'll use our own Mountain Crusher. But there's only 3-4 browns on the board. So we didn't get an extra turn. We didn't get any troops. Fill up any troops with their mana. And we'll just take a simple brown. They did the same. There's a skull here. Alright. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If I can take down this next Acolyte, I'm going to call that the end of round 1. Okay, I don't see Acolyte coming back and taking me down. So one more hit to finish round 1. If we fire on the skulls, it takes Acolyte down to 1, and we'll just take the skull here. Okay, so we finished that with 3 Deep Borers and a Mountain Crusher already. Deep Borer's armor up to 60, 74, 50, and there's no coming back from that with the single Acolyte. So I'm going to end that there as soon as the AI passes me the turn. Retreat. And we'll see if we can switch teams, and then I'll have a go with Acolyte instead. Alright, so into PvP. And defenders. Edit the team there, we'll take out the Acolytes, put in Deep Borer. Hopefully that will save. Back into hit our logo, our avatar at the top, and fight, and it didn't save. It's a bit temperamental, this. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I haven't really figured out what occasions it does and what occasions it doesn't. We just got a victory. How interesting. So what defense team was I using? That was the that must have been, I'm not sure if that was the Deep Borers or the Acolyte team. Quite possibly the Deep Borers, hey, because that's what it set at. I set it at that a minute ago. But it could have been an Acolyte. So either way, I'm surprised to get a victory with that team. Anyway, let's see. So I want the Deep Borers. Yeah, let's just see what we can do. Oops, oops, oops. Excuse me. Just put that back in there. Maybe some change will save it. Go back in here. Fight. Hang on a second, I'm confused. It's, oh, my bad, my bad. We're actually playing the Deep Borers, so it did save, and I'm supposed to change this to Acolyte. Right. Acolyte. Let's put 3 of him in there. Excuse me. The doorbell's ringing and all sorts. Right, to battle. Now, having seen just how strong Deep Borer was in that last match, and the fact that every time he boosts, every stat boost he gets is armor, 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 armor. Whereas Acolyte, he boosts a random skill, right? Yeah, a random skill. So what we really need is it to boost attack, attack, attack. Because if he boosts anything else, we're never going to keep up with Deep Borer's armor. So I have a feeling, and my prediction is that we are going to lose this, and we'll just do the first team to lose 2 troops is the loser, right? First team to lose 2 troops is the loser. I'm going to take the blue. And I've just noticed another big difference which really should have occurred to me much sooner. But Deep Borer only requires 9 mana and Acolyte requires 10. And that is a massive difference. That is a big difference. There's nothing I can do there to show that, but oh dear, I gave away an extra turn on red of all things. He's denied me a blue because he wants blue too. I guess we'll just take the brown there for our hero. And the first Deep Borer has raised his armor to 48 and hit us with 20. Let's take that blue. So now we've got Acolyte up. So if we could create an all-powerful Acolyte in the top spot with a massive attack of 100 or something, then we have a chance. Otherwise, I don't see it going very well. But we might, if we just need to keep looping. We got an extra turn there. Of course, the Acolyte doesn't use brown, so it doesn't loop into himself, but Mountain Crusher filled him up. Filled 2 of them up, but no extra turn.
Mana surge.
So I think my strategy is going to be focus everything on the first Acolyte. I'm not even going to cast the second and third Acolyte unless I really need the mana for Mountain Crusher. So let's fire at the first Acolyte and hope we get a boost. We got a boost on life, not what we want, but if we get a boost on magic, and then another boost on magic, and then another boost on magic, Acolyte could rapidly increase his skills. So yeah, I think we do have a chance after all. Let's hit that Deep Borer, keep his armor down before he puts it up again. It's gone up to 34. And now we'll use Mountain Crusher. Get that first Acolyte back up so we can keep boosting him. I'm not going to waste turns on the other troops. Let's keep hitting that first Deep Borer. Remember, it's the first team to take down 2 troops is the winner. No extra turns. I think we're okay. Alright, let's see. What can we boost this time? Armor. Not ideal, but we do need to keep Acolyte in the game. Deep Borer, when he gets the skull hit, he hits him for 20. Mountain Crusher again. Not enough to fill up Acolyte that time, but he did fill himself up. We got a skull hit, and somehow the first Acolyte did get his mana up. The first Deep Borer is down to 19. We've got a skull hit. We get the first. Oh dear, I was gonna say we get the first strike, but Deep Borer survived with the armor trait and then boosted his armor, so he's still very much in this. Now, come on, we want magic or attack. Yes, we got attack. And an extra turn. Not quite enough mana to cast again. Mountain Crusher takes care of that. And the skull is enough to take down the first Deep Borer. Good, good, good.
Mana surge.
Okay, so I'm feeling quite confident now. Coming into this round, I was thinking Acolyte doesn't have a chance to keep up with the massive armor that Deep Borer is giving himself. And indeed, the top Deep Borer now has 60 armor. But we can hit him for 33, minus 25%, and try and boost. We really want magic or attack. We got life. We got life. I guess that keeps him in the game. Okay, so this time we have neither the first Acolyte or Mountain Crusher ready. We'll take that purple. Brilliant. That gets us ready. So, whoops. We better take that skull hit first.
Mana surge.
The top deep borer boosts his armor to 23. I keep hitting it down, he keeps building it up. Let's take that brown and fire the first Acolyte. Come on, we haven't had a magic boost yet. Attack again, 44 attack. Well, at least it keeps building. Mounting Crusher. Oops, missed the button. Another big hit, 33 that time. We are winning this. We are winning this. I really want a hit, a cast to hit magic, but we've done it. We've done it. Wow, it just feels so so abrupt. We've actually beaten the two deep borers. We've won the round with Acolyte. And I'm going to keep going because it's fun. Let's keep going. So Acolyte boosts his armor that time. We really want magic. We get the extra turn. 33 hit on the last deep borer. Concede the extra turn. Deep borer boosts his magic again. And we'll hit him again. And we'll just keep hitting him, I think. Let's keep hitting him. So, wow, yes, that was enough. 44 attack, 25% armor wasn't enough to keep Deep Borer alive. And now it's 4 versus 1. And we'll fire Mountain Crusher versus Mountain Crusher. That gets our first Acolyte up again. It's amazing we haven't had a boost to our magic yet, and I've got to keep hitting these skulls while they're there. Yeah, let's keep doing that. 44 hit, he doesn't have any armor or stone skin, so one more hit will be enough to win this match. But let's cast Acolyte. Come on, magic, magic. Yes, he got magic, finally. So what does that mean? I'll show you in a second. We can only survive one more skull hit ourselves. Now he increases a random skill by 22. Let's use one of these guys. More browns on the board. Extra turn. Magic Crusher. Magic Crusher? Mounting Crusher. First Acolyte's ready. Just need one skull to finish this. Oh, we're down to 2 life. We're down to 2 life. I wasn't expecting that. Okay, so, wow, what happens if we lose that first Acolyte? We may lose him if Mounting Crusher destroys 4 skulls. Goodness me. I'm a bit shocked. It was looking so easy and I completely lost focus. I wasn't looking at his life. Let's use our own Mounting Crusher. Maybe we'll get a lucky skull drop. We don't, which means I think we're going to lose our Acolyte here. 3! 3! With 1 life to go, healed by the priest. And extra turn on purple there. There we go, we got it, we got it. Acolyte wins round 2, and I'm not going to play a round 3, I'm not going to play a decider, I'm going to end it there. Which troop is better? Acolyte versus Deep Borer, head to head in a fight. And despite that match, I still can't draw any concrete conclusions. Deep Borer has big advantages. Every time he casts a spell, he gains armor, specifically armor. He only needs 9 mana. And that's a big advantage over Acolyte. Acolyte's spell, it increases a random skill. And he needs 10 mana. But if you focus on Acolyte, you can make him very, very strong, and he can overcome Deep Borer. So, which is strongest overall? I'm not really sure. I'm going to call this one a tie. And guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.